It's leaking water. Tyler here with Titan Co. Today's video, I want to talk to you about some of my personal fitness goals that I'm gonna try and be doing in the next couple of months. So, first off, a little backstory on me. I've been working out since I was like 15 years old. Your classic workout for like 5-6 months steady, slack for 2 months, lose a bunch of progress, and then get back into it. So slowly progressing, yada, yada, yada. You know, your classic fitness story. But now I've made it a goal of mine that I want to get to a really healthy weight, but I also want to stay strong. How can you do that? That seems kind of difficult. Lose weight, stay strong. Well, it is not the easiest thing, you are right. There is one way that I know I can do that. It starts with eating. I've always had an absolute love for food. I love food. I like food that tastes good. I like food that's covered in buffalo sauce. I like food that's covered in mashed potatoes. I love food that's like steak and fried chicken. Like, I love food. Given that I like food so much, it's made it very difficult for me to lose weight because I'd spend, you know, five days like eating really, really good, and then all of a sudden, boom, one day I just like break, eat a bunch, totally ruin it. So now I've gotten a new kind of outlook on the term dieting. I don't even like to call it a diet anymore, actually. As a matter of fact, I've taken a different approach to it now. This approach is more becoming aware of what I'm eating. I started to become aware of what I was eating, and I realized how bad a lot of the things I was eating were for me. And not only how bad they were for me, but how bad they made me feel. And you know what? I didn't realize how bad these things made me feel until I stopped. But it took me getting to a point where I was full, like, feeling overfull all the time, feeling tired, feeling dragged down. All of these things had to happen before I made that push to really try and get a hold of what I was eating. Now, I think it was over a 8-month period, I gained like 35 pounds. So gaining that much weight in that period of time didn't feel good. Didn't feel good, especially because I stopped lifting. I like pretty much didn't lift for 6 months. And if you're not staying active and you're eating like garbage, your meals and your diet are not in tune, it can take quite a toll on you. So I hit that point of being like, I can't do this. I'm miserable, feel like garbage, gotta make a change. So instead of viewing it as a restriction, because before when I've dieted, it's like, oh, yeah, I can't have that. I'm not allowed to eat that. And when I did that, it made me want those things more. So rather than say, I can't eat that, I'm like, I'm gonna take the calorie approach to it. How many calories do I need in a day so that I can lose weight? At first, I stopped worrying about the food, just the calories. So I'd figure out how much calories are in this certain amount of food. So even I'd eat that food as long as it was within my calories. So I did. I started to feel better there because I was having a proper calorie intake. After that though, I'm like, okay, I'm hungry because a lot of the food I was taking in, even though it was in the calorie amount, it didn't last long. It wasn't as good a fuel. So I started taking some of that out and inputting some good food, some good fuels, good proteins, good carbs. And not only was I feeling even better, but I could eat more because it was good food. This last month, I've dropped about 8 pounds. So let's go hop on a scale. All right, so right now it is 4:21 p.m. So I've eaten breakfast, I've eaten lunch, I've had a couple of snacks, I'm drinking a protein shake right now. So at this point, I'm 233. If it's morning, when I wake up, I don't have my heavy clothes, my belt and everything, if I don't have that on, I'm weighing in at about 227. Now, a month ago, I weighed in at 238, and that was the heaviest that I was. So I guess I've actually lost 11 pounds. So I'm down 11 pounds. That's just from starting to really get an idea of what I'm eating and how I should be eating. What's good for me, what's not good for me, etc. So now that I've got that down, it is now becoming a lot easier to say no to things because I'm realizing how good I feel. It's less about, oh, I need that food, it tastes so good, give me the food. Less about that and more about, I know that if I eat that regularly or eat too much of it, sure, at the moment it might feel or taste great, but afterwards, I'm not gonna feel good. I'm gonna feel lousy. So now that I'm getting to this point, I've taken about a month-and-a-half period of realizing what I do good with, what my body is starting to react well with, whether it's carbs, how much protein, what types of food that my body reacts well with, So now I'm at the point where I really want to hone it in. So now that is why at this point, I would like to announce that I'm gonna be starting a legit fitness transformation. So right now I am 233 pounds, give or take 2 or 3 pounds, depending on morning, afternoon, night, whatever. So that is where I'm at right now, 200, 230. I wanna get myself to 200 pounds. So that's about a 30-pound weight loss. My goal is to get there. Got the old planner here. So if it is right now, it is January 7th, today's the 7th. February is a month. I'm gonna give myself until June 1st. By June 1st, I'm gonna be at 200 pounds. Whether I like it or not, I'm gonna be at 200 pounds, and you guys gotta hold me accountable to that. So there you go, guys. This is my new goal. My fitness challenge, my fitness transformation starts here. I'm gonna lose 30 pounds by June 1st. And I'm saying June because I wanna do it properly. I don't wanna just shoot down on some super strict, crazy diet, because as soon as I'm done with that, I know I'm just gonna gain that weight back again, and that's not what I want. I wanna do something where I can take it and sustain it. So, here we go. Today, Monday, January 7th, is marking the start of my fitness transformation to 200 pounds. The chin will be no more.